This Venus figurine sort of appears to have the head of a bird and wings. Notice the dots around this bull's eyes. But they did pan over, and here's another one. Well, anyway, this is one of the spots on this video that I wanted to show you. And these they have found in caves and stuff, and they are readily accepted. And that's, I don't know, the art that us rockhounds are showing has not been readily accepted.
Artifacts are...
And here, look at the images on these stones. They'll even get up close. So the archaeologist or whatever, they have proof that this stuff is going on. But the main thing I was shooting for there was to the little dots above the bull. Now this is a bull. There it is. Right there. That's a bull. And I see, like, my light's messing up on me. Let me get over. Golly. Well, anyway, that's a bull. And it's like 3 or 4 sort of looking dots right there on top of his head. But that's a bull, just like in Lascaux Cave, France. Red, black, the dots and all that. It's a bull. I find that very interesting. And I hope some smart archaeologist will say something. Anyway, that's what I wanted to say something about, was that wherever it went, there it is, that bull. What do those dots mean up there? This is a different channel, but it shows those dots around the bull's head.
Through the cave art left behind by...
This shows the next, what's coming up, shows the dots appearing to be around a group of bulls. Right there. Folks, I find myself doing what, everybody does that's trying to explain this rock art. It's almost like I feel like I have to go back to a certain beginning, as if you're talking to folks that don't understand the rocks and the art and the tools, and you're taking folks to the first grade over and over and over again. So what I'm saying right now is that I'm fairly aware of at least a dozen, maybe even 24 folks that I visited with or watched my channel or whatever, that I don't have to go to the first grade with them. You folks understand that it is true. You know, it is there. The artwork is there. You already accept that. And I'm pretty sure most of you understand that also within this art, tools are there. So I kind of drifted away from it last winter, but I was making videos to explain the Uniface tool method and how show examples and prove how different slices of stone from different types of stone, but different ways of slicing the stone was consistent. It was done over and over again on different sizes of stone because it was so efficient. It created the slice of stone that needed to be for the tools that was used, which I kind of think most of them was woodworking tools, but there was all kinds of purposes for stone tools. And that's why I've just categorized whether they are a cutting tool or abrasion tool, because I'll never know exactly what they use that tool for that day, but that's it, cutting and abrasion. Those are the only two categories that, well, basically all tools fall under, even modern tools. But, as I said, I could take these two stones and put them in a line out there in my rock room and have several of them that are just like this. They were sliced from the piece of stone in the same way to get this image. To get this pattern. And from this patterns, then, well, the tools are made from patterns, of course, and certain types of images are made, and I have to line them up so you can see for yourself. But many of the same strikes on each one of these are about the same. Now, let me just move them. Now, before I do, I don't think we've ever looked at this one here, but this one we've looked at it in detail in several videos. In one way, it's a cave lion on both sides. If I've got it laying down where these at the bottom, it's a bison. And there's facial images in it and other. Anyway, let me show you the similarity between these two stones. Well, let me give you a close look at that side and that side. Sometimes I wish I had a display where part of the stone would not sink into the sand. I also need a bigger bucket too. And on this side, the similarity. And then this way. Folks, I will have both hands free before long. We are going to work on the GoPro. And then this way. And, well, I can't think of another way. But these two stones are pretty awesome. Not quite as awesome as the one that Gabe showed in a video today. But they're pretty cool. And they're almost a matching pair, except they come from a different stone. And that's what I wanted to show you today. My horse got old when I was young. Now I'm old. Once from Pawhuska to Scheidler was 3 days. Ben was to meet me halfway. I was 11. Ben was 13. Friends since small children. He was the true Indian. I was only part. I rode all the way by myself and found that he had drowned. It broke my heart. I rode home alone. I changed my name that summer. For a while, I was not RLJ. I knew myself as Ray Ben J. Ray Ben J.